Oh yeah. Feels good.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Songbird.
It's Dante Black.
And we are back for another episode of your favorite internet show, Polar Opposites, the Melanin Edition. And as always, we're going to clean the little house before we get started. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button or the like, comment, share, tag a friend, tell a friend. And hit that notification bell so it pops up every time you get a new episode posted.
And the more you subscribe, the harder your nipples get.
How are those even related?
Subscribe and you'll find out.
We're not trying to lose subscribers, okay?
They already hard. They like it. That's why they here. We appreciate y'all.
We do. We appreciate you guys liking, commenting, sending messages, everything that you do. We truly appreciate it, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, y'all can send her as many nudes as y'all want.
Wait, no.
She accepts them all.
Wait, what? Why me?
Just send them directly straight to her.
No. I don't like nudes, guys.
Nudes. If you have nudes, send them to her. She don't care if it's a woman, if it's a man, a shaved dog.
What? No, a shaved dog?
Two lizards outside.
I hate lizards.
They getting it on.
I hate lizards. Pure disgusting. And I can't stand you. All right, but let's get into this episode. I actually like this topic that's coming up. And it is celibacy. Should you wait until you are in a committed long-term relationship? Or should you wait until you're married? What is wrong with you?
You got me all the fucked up. Go ahead.
Okay, my thoughts are you should wait until you're with someone you are going to be with for a while. You should not just be giving your flower up to any and everybody that passes by. Y'all see this? This is damn it ridiculous.
What are you saying? Really, what are you saying? Who in their right mind is gonna get in a long-term relationship with somebody who ain't having sex, who've had sex before? That makes no sense.
Well, people change their mind. They say, you know what? I want to preserve myself for the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life.
If you ain't originally preserve yourself for that person, don't cut it off now. Like,
well,
no.
Maybe that's something that couple has made the decision to say, you know what? We are going to, even though we're just meeting, we're going to save ourselves until after we've established some time in this relationship or until we're married.
I'm going to tell you what that means.
Regardless of what we've done previously.
I'm going to tell you what that means. If a female suggests that means she's trying to close that thing up some before you get into it. If a guy tell you we need to stay celibate for a while, that means he got an STD, he taking medicine to get rid of, and he ain't trying to give it to you because he kind of like you.
I tell you, you are just one interesting character.
But it's the truth. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. I don't understand that. We gonna be, listen, you trying to tell me that she has had sex before and he has had sex before. They didn't value not having sex with other people until they met each other. And then now you meet the person you finna be with forever. So now y'all come to a unanimous decision to not have sex with each other, knowing y'all gonna be with each other forever or plan to be with each other forever, and then not have sex until y'all get married. So your standards with each other is whatever. Because I can't even say it's high or low. It's just whatever at this point.
Well, you never know what they did in their previous relationship. They may have been in a long-term relationship with someone, so they could have been having sex with them, but they had been in a long-term committed relationship.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I still think that waiting until you find that one person that you are in love with. That's who you should wait for. You shouldn't just be giving your flower to any and everybody.
Well, if you ain't a virgin when you meet me, then that means you ain't care too much about that flower until now. So if you didn't care about it then, don't care about it now. Go ahead. Let me get up on them roses. Let me get up on them petals. You didn't care about it then, don't care about it now. I'm talking about preserving a flower. What you preserving is what they call it, mulch. That's what you got, mulch. You got that, what's they called when they take the banana peels and all that other stuff and they let it peak. That's what you trying to preserve that compost. That's what you trying to do. See, this is how guys think. You didn't value your vagina with all them other guys. Don't value it once you get here.
All them other guys, if you never know if that person has just been in one relationship for the longest of time and that's who they were with. That's the only person they were with.
Okay. If, and this is if, and it's not a lot of people that do this. I don't know the percentages, people. So
clearly,
I don't
come for us.
I don't want you to say, well, me and my wife or me and my boyfriend, we did this, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna get mad. I don't know what you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend did. Now, the next person that come in there, I'm gonna say something. I normally let her do the commenting. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna tell you something. We are gonna lose followers when I say what I gotta say. But there is nobody in their right mind finna so-called have sex and then now we gonna care about ourselves. Now let's just say if you did have one person, your first, and you've been with them for years. That happens. It happens. You didn't have sex in high school, probably gave a lot of head, but you didn't have sex in high school. And then you got to college and you got your college sweetheart and then y'all got married, engaged and all this. And then things went on and y'all broke up. Okay. And that was the only person you had ever been with. Okay. I got you. Okay. So now you want to look for a new relationship. And now you want to hold your flower till you find that right person. This is what I'm going to tell you. If you are that person, your best bet, you're female, your best bet, you got 3 options. Be a nun, be lesbian, or you go find you one of them guys that sex isn't a priority.
An asexual man.
I don't know what that is. But you find a guy that he can go without. You walking around the house doesn't entice him. You go find one of them men.
An asexual man.
I said, what is an asexual?
You need to know. I want you to find a dictionary and you read it and you find out what it is. And for those of you who don't know what asexual means, y'all do the same thing.
You say asexual, I'm thinking, hey, that's, hey, I'm sexual. Let's get this thing popping.
No.
Okay. But it sounds like
we gonna look this up.
She sounds like she's saying I'm gay sexual, which I wasn't no part of. So,
oh gosh,
I was trying not to say that word, but basically that's the third option. You go find you a gay dude that don't want no sex from you, and then y'all can take all the time you want because he'll talk to you all day. He'll talk to you. But if you want a real man and you want guys, you want a man that's gonna be there for you and that's gonna give you what you looking for. You gotta stop with the foolishness. Like, I don't understand that, and I will never understand. You set requirements once you get to me, but previous people, there was no requirement. I don't understand.
Who's to say that it wasn't prior to you?
What do you mean?
Who's to say that a person didn't have requirements before me?
Okay, just like how y'all scope out guys and y'all watch guys do the same thing. We scope y'all out and we watch y'all. So if I see how you doing whatever you doing with everybody else, and then now you come to me, I'm like, well, you didn't do that with John. You didn't do that with Keith. You didn't do that with Sean. I can't say these things because you be like, oh, so now I'm some type of hoe, or you ain't getting that. We can't say, but we see that. See, I'm the type of guy, I'll tell you, and because I don't really care. Like, I don't really care how you feel about the situation, because the truth is the truth. If you don't like the truth, then stop doing it. Stop making it true. So if you didn't value yourself with X, Y, and Z, now that you're here with me, I'm looking for the same thing that they got. That's what I'm looking for. Now, if you a wifey type, then you carry yourself like that. I would never see you doing any or saying anything out of the wifey realm. So when you approach me or I approach you, then that interaction will be a little bit different. But a lot of y'all carry yourself like, what's the song that girls in relationships be singing? What's the song?
The Weekend by SZA. Wow.
My girlfriend is your girlfriend, your whatever that's.
My man is my man, who is your man. Her, that's her man too.
But there's a lot of y'all in relationships singing the hell out of that song. Do you know how that makes you look? Honestly, do you know how that makes you look? Look at the hat. Do you know how that makes you look? You're in a relationship and you singing that song. You know what type? Bruh. That's all I can say is bruh.
Oh gosh. All right, y'all. We've had a really interesting topic for today. But what I do have to say is I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. What I would say is I won't necessarily say that celibacy is something that works for everyone, but if you do decide to be with someone, just make sure that it's somebody you truly care about, that cares about you, cares about your feelings and your emotions.
Go to another country, because that's where you're going to find it. Ain't nobody over here in the U.S. doing that. Go to another country.
All right, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tag a friend, tell a friend. Peace. It's on.
Okay, bye.